What's up, everybody? Welcome to Podcast Now. I'm Alex, and in this video, we got to talk about some bad news, and hopefully truly last time, I think I'm going to cover this game until something really revolutionary happens. But I do feel like this would be a very big missed opportunity, and also just wouldn't be right by you guys to not talk about it. For those that maybe don't follow Twitter or maybe wanted my opinion on it. So, Jeff Grubb, our go-to Mass Effect guru, has said that the game has been delayed out of 2020. It's gone back and forth, and so I don't want to repeat too much because I feel like at this point we're all part of like a saga, like a huge long story together, and that's really cool. But basically, back and forth was supposed to be announced and released in October. There was a possibility of it being pushed to November. Now it's just not in 2020 at all. That the thing that went around the world was the biggest impactor of it, although it was definitely possible that it could have happened even without it. So that sucks. This is not probably going to be the longest video in the world, by the way. Absolutely sucks. At the same time, let me tell you again, from my personal gaming perspective, it's not the worst thing. October is a very, very busy month for games, and November, I would say, is even worse with Miles, and I guess coming from a PlayStation gamer, Miles, Demon's Souls, Assassin's Creed, obviously on both, Cyberpunk. There's so many games. I mean, obviously we have 2 small indie consoles that released that month. There's some big things going on. So it's not the end of the world technically that the game isn't coming out in October or November. In fact, if it came out, say, late January, sometime in February, January is probably going to start getting packed, especially with Hitman and Prince of Persia Remake already there. Gotham Knights, I truly do feel like will fall in that March, April. Horizon, Ratchet & Clank. There's actually a lot of other games that could come out. So we'll have to see in general how things line up, but I'm not the most disappointed. It's just kind of like we've been, again, on this saga together for so long that I don't know. It's odd. It also it doesn't make me question the gaming leaking, the industry insiders. But at the same time, we had people remember, here's the thing to remember. Remember the art book, and I actually covered this, like the Steel bookcase or like the Art of Mass Effect that comes out like March 21st or something like that. There were a lot of people that said maybe March of 2021 or 2021 in general, right? Early 2021 in general. So and then Jeff Grubb was saying, no, it's this year. A couple other people said it was this year. So it's kind of the battle between insiders, and it turns out the 2021 people end up being right. Again, I feel like it was this whole long story where it was supposed to be late October, because if you think about it, EA, now you guys can correct me if I'm wrong, well, besides some sports games, because you do have to, and that is an important thing to think about, because sports games make them a ton of money. You have Madden that's already out, you have NHL that's coming out, you have FIFA that's coming out, so they'll have those, and they'll have Star Wars Squadrons. Actually, this upcoming Friday is Star Wars Squadrons. Now, I don't know how much money Squadrons is going to make them, but I believe that's it. You guys can let me know, but Cyberpunk, AC, Watch Dogs, all these games, Crash, none of those games are EA, so I feel like, yeah, that's it. So EA really doesn't have, besides Star Wars Squadrons and then sports games, they really don't have like a big dog this fall, and from what we've all heard, Mass Effect was supposed to be that. So if anything, it's just bad for EA's investors, EA's stock, which I don't think anybody's going to be crying about, right, because of EA's track record, but they're the only ones I feel like that are going to be massively hurt by this. The rest of us, I think we'll all just play this game when it comes out, again, early 2021. Now, the thing is, N7 Day, I believe that's a Saturday, right, because we've talked about that in the past. It'll be interesting to see if they announce it there. I don't see why you wouldn't. Now, again, if the game was supposed to be announced in October, released in October, that would have been a really odd thing. It's definitely possible for a remaster collection. You don't need to have, it doesn't need to be announced and come out like 6, 7, 8 months later. But to announce it like within 2 to 4 weeks is actually quite rare. You don't normally see that, especially from EA. You don't really see that. So we'll have to see what they do. Like for N7 Day, I honestly would imagine they announce it there. And then they say late January, early February. I don't think it would be that. If it was supposed to come out late October, to delay it then 3 to 4 months, I mean, it's not all that bad. November, December. I mean, if it came out late January, that would be 3 months right there. I feel like that's pretty darn likely. I feel like that's going to be possible. So we'll have to look for N7 days, basically what I'm saying. I will cover that. If the game is announced, or when the game is announced, I will cover that. But I feel like we are at the end of our little tale here. There's a lot of games coming out. There's a lot of different content I'm going to be doing. I've loved talking about Mass Effect. I know we end up kind of saying the same thing each time, and I'm honestly sorry about that. But I honestly feel like like we've all grown a little closer together because of this. So, like I said, when this game is announced, I'll be covering it. As we lead into the game being real, we know it's real, we know it's coming out, I will be covering it. I do have some different video ideas for this game, and then obviously when the game comes out, oh boy, we're gonna have a lot of fun, both as a gamer playing this game, and then also as a content creator making videos for it. So I'm definitely excited. Let me know in the comments below, guys. What do you think? When do you think the game's releasing? January, February? Do you think it goes further than that? Let me know. If there's any videos on Mass Effect you want me to make, again, I have a couple ideas in my head, but I'm absolutely up for making any videos you guys want to see. So if you want to see a specific Mass Effect video, whether it's leading into it or when the game releases, definitely let me know, okay? Definitely let me know. Make sure, as always, you guys are subscribed. Hit the bell icon. We're getting very close to 40,000 subscribers. We're actually getting close to everything. We're almost at 1,500 followers on Twitter. We're almost at 600 people joining our Discord, and I'm almost at 2,000 people on my second channel. So we're actually almost hitting milestones for everything at the same time. So again, if you guys haven't done any of those things and you want to, absolutely do. It would mean a lot to me, okay? Thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll see you all on the next video.